Alright. Hi. So I kinda got a request to make a video based on the Amanda Todd suicide, and in case you don't know who that is or what the situation with that is, it's all over Facebook and you can look it up on YouTube. Basically, this girl decided to send nudes, and it just got taken way out of proportion, and she trusted the wrong person, and it ended up in her having serious mental problems. So this video is more going to be leaned towards like suicide and death than just this specific person. First off, if you're ever feeling suicidal, talk to someone. Just doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter if it's a resource officer, if it's someone in like a store, doesn't matter if it's like a teacher or a parent or a friend or even a stranger. It doesn't matter. Like, you and I might be strangers, you can still talk to me about it. I don't care. I'd rather have someone talk to me about their feelings than risk their life, by far. Another thing is that if you're cutting, don't do it. Just don't. Don't self-harm, don't do any of that. It's not worth it, one. Two, if you can imagine someone else, or if you can't imagine someone else doing that to themselves and you can't handle it, and it just makes you feel heartbroken, imagine that 10 times worse for that person. And if you have suicidal thoughts and you can't stop them and they keep reoccurring, like, see medical help or professional help in general. Because trust me, it can get out of hand. It can cause lack of sleep, it can cause lack of appetite, it can cause a lot of like distrust and depression, anxiety. A lot of messed up stuff can happen to you and other people. Now, this specific person, I'm gonna be honest, the only reason that people care so much is because of the fact that she put it out there, I guess. And I'm not saying that she was doing it for attention by any means, but the majority of people that are suicidal or have problems don't exactly just point it out to the world. And you need to understand that even if they are trying to get attention, it can be a cry for help. But if they're constantly doing it, posting it on social networking sites and saying it all over and throwing like words like death and no one will care about me and everyone hopes I'm gone around constantly without a care in the world, that person just needs help in general, not even professional help. They just need to get a reality check, because that's fucked up. And this is such a touchy subject because not a lot of people like talking about death, especially not me. For suicide, just get help, just stop self-harm. If you see someone else doing it, talk to them about it. Don't put it out in the open, but just try to be as kind and patient as possible and just help them, because that means a lot more to somebody than just liking a Facebook picture or subscribing to them on YouTube or just like saying that you're their friend. Just helping someone else means a lot. Like, they might not realize it at the moment or in a few weeks or whatnot, but it'll help them. It really will. And for death in general, you can't just take life granted. You can't take anything for granted. I know this is kind of a bit personal, but I've had a lot of people in my life commit suicide. and especially people in Tampa know of certain people that have committed suicide. I'm not going to say any names because you're probably already thinking of somebody. I certainly am. And I'm thinking of my best friend Tyler that killed himself years ago. And it bothers me every day that I could have helped that person and that they could still be here if I actually did something about it. But I didn't. Give me a minute. It's harder to live your life with regrets of not helping someone than it is anything else. Because if you live a life of regrets, there's no going back. There's no fixing anything. You can't turn time. No one can. No one will. You don't. Another thing, don't harass people. Don't insult them. Just, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. Okay? Let me say this again. If you or myself has nothing nice to say, like if there's no thumbs up or a smile on their face or a wow, thanks or anything of the sort, if they're sad and or just don't say anything rude in general. There's no point. If you don't like someone, don't talk to them. It's as simple as that. And if you don't like something about someone, too bad. That's your opinion. I mean, there's no such thing as a wrong opinion, but there is such a thing as a rude opinion. And if it's rude, keep it to yourself. If you think it's nice, and then say it. If they don't seem too amused with it, apologize. It's not that hard. For most people, such as myself, I'm a junior. And even if you're not in high school, even if you graduated, even if you're in middle school, or any age, let alone, be nice to people. A compliment to somebody can really make their day. That's why I compliment people constantly. I know people that just talk to me just because I compliment them. And it's rude, yeah, but if it honestly helps them get through the day, then I don't care. I really don't. And another thing is that if you are suicidal, or you're upset, or you're depressed, and you're watching this, just know I am too. I'm not suicidal, I'm not self-harming. I haven't self-harmed in so long. Nothing. There's scars, but there's no current cuts or anything. I'm here for you. I know what it's like. I don't know your exact situation, but I'm willing to listen to it. Just don't hold it all in. That's the worst possible thing you could do to yourself, is to hold all that pain inside. So basically, my opinion on all of this is just don't kill yourself. Live another day. Realize that people love you. Or if nobody loves you now, they will soon enough. You could meet somebody in maybe even a few minutes that can, if they can't change your life, it's just their existence that matters, because you can help change their life if they can't change yours, and that should mean something to you. So just know that I'm here for all of you, and that I love all of you, and you're all beautiful, no matter what size, race, gender, mental stability, intelligence, looks, anything. I don't care if you're nice to me, I'm nice to you, and I care about you. And even if I hate you or you hate me, or dislike, whatever it may be, I'm here for you. And I'm willing to listen. Because even if you don't mean that much to me, honestly, you mean a lot to someone else. And they're not going to lose you. I'm not going to let that happen. So keep on living. Bye.